Okay, it's quite simple and it's easy. Press the free like button if you think that Britt Baker will never ever be a top girl in all elite fake wrestling ever again, based on how deep that roster is of hot women. Facts. You see, it's crazy. Con Man, he don't give a damn about the all elite wrestling year one OGs. Because what about the proud and powerful? What about Pac? Dude, I thought Pac was going to be a big time star in all elite fake wrestling. It's crazy. Nobody gives a flying fuck. Not one single fuck about Pac. The same guy where you marks was crying about, oh yeah, he was buried in the World Wrestling Federation. Yeah, this is a big time fresh start for him. Yeah, where's he at? Where's he at? This dude has not done a damn thing in AEW. Nothing. Dude, this is the same guy. Remember, Pac was the same guy that walked out on the World Wrestling Federation because he did not like his booking. Well, bitch, the grass is not greener on the other side. You fucking short ass buff fuck. Yeah, Pac, where are you at now, huh? How come you quiet? Where are you at? You damn short little buff midget buff fuck. Where are you at, Pac? Yeah, huh? The grass is not greener on the other side, you dumb fuck. Because now you are a jobber in all elite fake wrestling. Dog, that's karma, right? That is like hardcore karma. The same guy that walked out of the biggest company in the whole entire world, now he's in AEW. Con Man don't give not two fucks about him. So here's why Britt Baker has fell off in all elite fake wrestling. It goes back to year one. She is a all elite wrestling OG from year one. If you look back on that roster from year one, either half that roster is gone or they are lower mid-card guys and girls. You see, back then, Con Man, he had nobody else in that female division. So I felt like she was the best of a bad situation. I will compare it to, I would say, okay, when it comes to all elite fake wrestling in year one, they were like a sports expansion team, like the Texans, the Charlotte Bobcats, where their roster was filled with people that were somewhat misfits, that were not that good. And the only reason they were in that spot because there was nobody else that was great at that time that was a free agent. So I feel like if Miss Baker was to be new in this era of all elite fake wrestling, she would be in that mid-card like she is now. Lower mid-card. Because people have leapfrogged her. Listen, she's not that good in the ring. I feel like that has been exposed. That has been established. If you watch back that match she had with John Morrison's wife, man, that was a bad match. She was botching all over the place in that match. Britt has been botching a lot lately in her matches. So I feel like Tony Khan, man, I feel like she has gone stale. And I feel like he is over. She is no longer the cornerstone of that division. Okay, so the friendship between Big Booty Jamie Hayter and Miss Baker, that did not go well in terms of Tony Khan, man, he dropped the ball on that friendship. Because that made no sense. Why would Britt be okay with Jamie Hayter as the world champion? Why the hell would she be cool with that? Like, that made no sense. Like, I can't imagine fucking Mandy Rose being cool with one of her girls as the world champion in Toxic Attraction. Like, no. Rose will be pissed off. She wouldn't be cool with Big Booty Gigi Dolan as the world champion in that group. Right? That made no sense. Because Mandy Rose was the leader of that group. So why the hell would she be cool with one of her other members as the world champion and she ain't? That made no sense. Listen, Miss Baker, she should have turned heel on Jamie Hayter a long time ago. That made no sense for Britt Baker to be in the background cheering on Jamie Hayter, a girl that was her bodyguard and her sidekick. Now, Britt, you are the sidekick, and now Jamie has all the fame and the fortune, and you don't. Like, that was bad booking. What should have happened was Miss Baker should have turned on Jamie Hayter. That would have gave her character like a refreshment or something, because that just made no sense. So listen, in year one, in I think year two, yeah, Britt, yeah, she was good, but it was more so because they had nobody else in that division. She was a fucking big fish in a small pond. Now there's better girls there, right? There's better girls. There's more hotter women. It seems like Tony Khan, man, has woke up. right? He has all these hot ass girls now on his roster. He sees Miss Baker like, she's old news. Like, man, if she was around now as a new talent, I most likely wouldn't push her. Because listen, we got fucking Anna Jay, we got Chris Statlander. There's like way better women that are hotter, more better in the ring. Like I said, go back to year one. All the people that Con-Man was trying to push, they are no longer on the roster, or they are lower tier mid-carders now. Because that was year one. That don't count. Now, Miss Baker, now her ass is now she's a small fish in a big ass pond now with better women. So now she's kind of exposed. Now, how do I feel about her being the devil? Like, why are people saying she might be the fucking devil? Like, that makes no sense. It's like, okay, she's jealous of Max because of Adam Coleslaw? Why? Like, where is the payoff? Oh, so Max is going to fight Miss Baker? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where is the payoff? Max is not going to fight Britt Baker, so there's no payoff there. Like, what? She's gonna be the manager of fucking Wardlow? Where is your payoff? You fucking idiots? That's so dumb. So is she going to be the manager of Wardlow? So like, if not, what's the point? Oh, so Adam Coleslaw is going to divorce Miss Baker or something because she is jealous of Max? That makes no sense at all. There's no payoff or no upside. So listen, it should be Jack Perry. Where the fuck is Jack Perry? Nobody wants to answer that question. Where is he? How is he going to come back? Listen, I don't care how you feel about Jack fucking Perry. Like, I hate when people say, oh, I'm going to laugh if Jack is a devil. Why? That makes no sense. Like, why the fuck would you laugh? What's so funny? Listen, you fucking idiot. My God. Jack Perry ain't no jobber. Let me repeat 1,000 times. Jack Perry is not a jobber. You fucking idiot. Jack Perry is a cornerstone of this shit company. Just accept it. Dude, fun fact. Jack Perry was the first wrestler on this roster to get 50 wins. That means Con-Man likes this guy. Hold on. Who was the first guy to pin Hook? Jack fucking Perry. You fucking idiot. Like, why are we trying to treat Jack like he's a fucking jobber nobody? The fuck? He is the most pushed guy on this roster. So what the fuck are you talking about? He is the most pushed young man on this roster. Dude, he is 2-0 against Brian Cage. He has beaten Luchasaurus multiple times. So, I think he beat Christian Cage too. So, this dude, he is a cornerstone of this company. He is a pillar for a reason. Con-Man likes him. So, why the fuck would you be shocked if he is a devil in that fucking prominent spot? Are you that dumb? Take advantage of the rare heat that he has. If you don't like him, that's a good thing. You are not supposed to like him. That's a good thing, you fucking idiot. The biggest star in the world right now is CM Junk. Whose fault is that? That's Jack Perry's fault. Dummy, make him the fucking devil. He is the fucking devil. He got your cash cow fired. Last time I checked, that's a heel. That should be a heel. But let's get back to Britt Baker. That makes no sense for Britt to be the fucking devil because there's no payoff. First off, why the fuck would it be Adam Coleslaw as a devil if he's injured? And yes, I think that guy is really, really hurt. Because Adam Coleslaw, he looks like shit. There's no way he's faking. Have you seen him? No tan. He hasn't fucking worked out. He has fucking grays in his beard. He looks like shit. There's no way he's faking. Bitch, there's no way he's faking. And you can't hide a beard in that mask. Let's just say that. But the whole point is, why the fuck would it be Adam Coleslaw? That makes no sense. But let's get back to the rise and fall of Miss Baker. In year one, yes, she was great. She was their version of Miss Charlotte Flair. She was a very, very low budget Charlotte Flair. But dude, times has changed. Tons of women in that division has leapfrogged her. Like I said, Where is Thunder Rosa? Like I said, all the girls from year one, they are no longer top girls in that division. Like I said, where is the Bunny? She got released, right? That's what I mean. Miss Bunny, she was the best of a bad situation. When the Bunny first got signed, that was a shit division that had no women besides Miss Baker and Rosa. That's about it. Like I said, hold on. What's that one girl name? Rose? Yeah. Where is Nyla Rose? Jobber. Listen, Miss Baker was never that good. For example, she used to be in NXT. See, a lot of y'all don't know that. She used to be in NXT as a jobber. Go and look back at her career in NXT. She was a fucking jobber. Real legit jobber. And too legit to quit kind of jobber. Yes, that's what she was on the black and gold brand. I think her last match was against Baszler. Yep, that was her last match. It was against Baszler. And now she in All Elite Fake Wrestling. So, Conman was pushing jobbers from NXT. Let that sink in for just a second. Conman was pushing jobbers from NXT that couldn't get on a fucking card. That's what I mean by, yeah, year one was just a fill-out year one. Let me see where these girls are at, but eventually I'm going to sign better girls to take these girls' spots. So, I feel like Miss Baker, I feel like, man, her time is done. All right? Her time is done in All Elite Fake Wrestling. Because now, I mean, look, she's crying about not getting no more promo time. I'm like, listen, this is not year one. This ain't 2019. This ain't 2020. You are on a roster with better women. You are not that girl anymore. You was being used because you was the best out of all the girls at that time. For example, let's talk about Miss Thunder Rosa. Once again, jobber. Listen, she was going to sign with NXT, but guess what? As a referee. So, hold on. Conman was trying to build his division around a fucking referee and a jobber on the black and gold NXT. So that's why we don't really see Miss Rosa anymore on TV, because Conman has just moved on to better talent. There's no need to push a Rosa. There's no need to push a Miss Baker if there's a fucking Toni Storm. There's a Miss J. There's like better talent. Why the fuck should we push Miss Baker if there's a fucking Sky Blue? There's a fucking Miss Julia Hart. There's like hotter women with better talent. I'm sorry. I think Miss Baker should fucking realize that. She was the best of a bad year that year. Year one was a fill-out year until Conman was going to sign better talent years later, which he did. Now, let's talk about her PWI ranking that she marks out about. Back in 2021, she was ranked number 4. And then the next year, she was ranked number 13. And now this year, she fell off to fucking 36. So yes, this is the rise and fall of Miss Baker. Like I said, I will compare her to, I don't know, maybe like a fucking Marco Stunt. Or a fucking Joey Janela back in year one, right? Where are all those people at? Like I said, there was nobody left for kind of push in year one. So he had to take anybody that has some kind of talent so they could help put All Elite Wrestling on the map. But then Conman was eventually going to replace them with better talent years from now, which he did. That was always the goal. That was always the plan. For example, where is Peter Avalon? Where is Sunny Kiss? Where is Miss Penelope Ford? Right? Where are all these people at? Where is the librarian? See what I'm saying? That's a weird trend. Conman got rid of all the people from year one. That's what he did. He just used them to get his company ahead for the future. But eventually he was going to replace them with better talent, which he did. Dog, nobody gives a fuck about Kip Sabian. Like, bro, I'm shocked he still has a fucking job. So I feel like Britt, she's in that category where, bro, she was never that good. It's like bro, it's shocking, right? A girl that was a jobber on the black and gold NXT, she goes to All Elite Fake Wrestling. Now she a star? That seems weird. That seems very, very weird. I always felt like she was a big fish inside of a small pond. That's how I always felt about her. Where if she was back with NXT, she would be a jobber. Hell, she would be like Emma. I feel like if Miss Baker was in the World Wrestling Federation right now as we speak, she would be Emma. She wouldn't go nowhere on the roster. And listen, I feel like, look, man, she needs to keep her mouth shut with her spot. Please, just keep your mouth shut. Because there's no way in hell that Shawn Michaels and Triple H will sign you. Not after what you did to them. You fucking stole away Adam Coleslaw. Triple H will never sign you, ever. That's never, ever going to happen. If Triple H were to sign Miss Baker, it would be for leverage to attract back Adam Coleslaw away from All Elite Fake Wrestling. But no, it's not going to happen. I can't see the World Wrestling Federation ever signing Miss Baker, ever again. She stole away Adam Coleslaw, and her ass actually bragged about it. It's like, no, man, no, that's never, ever going to happen. Hell, I do see Adam Coleslaw possibly going back, but not Britt Baker. That's never, ever going to happen. She has no spot on the main roster. Nowhere. She would be Emma. She would be ass out like Emma. So let's go to her quality of her matches. It's like, bro, she has boring matches, right? She has very, very boring matches, and she botches. If you look at the current crop of women, dude, they don't botch. Chris Statlander, she don't botch. Miss Jamie Hayter, she don't botch. Fucking Soho, don't botch all that often. So I'm saying, like, all these women are just better. See, when it comes to Tony Khan, man, what he is trying to look for is women that are hot, but also women who can wrestle. Britt, man, she's like a C average on the looks department, right? And her skills in the ring, to me, are a D. So she is not what Tony Khan, man, is looking for. He is not trying to go into that direction. I feel like, dog, she is the past. She is the past from the early All Elite Fake Wrestling, back when they were new, back when they were still trying to figure out, okay, who is the face of the brand? Now that there's better talent, she's old news. Just like Riho, just like fucking Nyla Rose, she's old news from that era, right? I feel like she's old school. I'm sorry, but Britt Baker, she's old school now. She's an old school All Elite Wrestling fucking OG. And I feel like that is not a good thing. For example, I feel like Khan Man has moved on from fucking Scorpio Sky. See what I'm saying? He has moved on from the old ass era from year one. Now he is trying to move on to top tier talent. He don't care about homegrown. He cares about just top tier talent from fucking everywhere now. He has no more loyalty to Miss Baker. That's why that chick, she gets no TV time. She loses. Ever since Big Booty Jamie Hayter has gotten hurt, Khan Man don't give a damn about Miss Baker. So let's go back to her feud with Chris Jericho and Adam Coleslaw. Yeah, they were trying to put her over in that feud, but that was an awful feud. Jericho and Adam Coleslaw. And I think Khan Man saw that. Khan Man said, damn, yeah, man, I cannot pair up Adam Coleslaw and his girlfriend anymore on TV. Nobody cares anymore. So I feel like Britt, look, listen, she needs to realize, look, listen, you are a mid-carder. You was never that good. It's just, like I said, fucking big fish, small pond in year one. Now there's just better talent, better girls, man. We got big booty Anna Jay. We got big booty timeless Toni Storm. We got big booty Jamie Hayter. We got fucking thick ass fucking Nightingale. We got sexy ass fucking Julia Hart. Like, we got big booty fucking Sky Blue. It's like, man, like the list goes on and on of just hot ass women that are not you and that can wrestle too. So, man, she's in fucking no man's land now. She's in no man's land. Listen, at this point, man, she might be a fucking nostalgia act. I'm sorry. Miss Baker, she is a nostalgia act from year one. I think She is old school now. She is an old school all elite wrestling talent, and she has not evolved. She is still the same Dennis, the same catchphrase, the same wardrobe. Hell, at least timeless Big Booty Toy Storm has evolved. At least Big Booty Sky Blue has evolved. Holy shit. At least sexy ass Julia Hart has evolved. At least Big Booty fucking Anna Jay has evolved. You have not evolved. Same thing as Miss Rosa. Same thing as fucking Thunder Rosa. She has not evolved. That's what Khan-Man is trying to look for. He needs a spark. That's why he's pushing Big Booty Toy Storm. That's why he's pushing Sheeta. She has evolved as well. That's why he's trying to push Soho. Soho has evolved. Miss Baker, dude, she is the same girl from year one. Come on, man. It's like, that's not right. That's uncalled for. That's embarrassing. That's lazy. Oh, look at me. I'm a dentist. Yes, bitch, we know you are a dentist. Right? That's not going to change. Do something else. If not, bro, you are going to be a jobber as a fucking mid-carder at this point. Like I said, I can't see Britt Baker ever being a champion or pushed ever again. And it's like, bruh, she has burned a bridge with the World Wrestling Federation. I would never ever forget. She had a quote. This chick said that she don't like how they train women in the fucking WWF. I'm like, what? I'm like, she said that they turn models into wrestlers. Her ass said that that's wrong. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, but those models are better than you. So what is your point? I'm saying, like, she has burned a bridge. Like I said, man, she's Emma. That's what I mean. Like, bro, she's Emma. She is as boring as Emma. That's what she is. She's Emma with a bigger name, really. Like I said, if she was on SmackDown or Raw, she wouldn't last long because she's boring with not tons of charisma. She doesn't have a lot of charisma. Like I said, Miss Baker, her ass is the same girl from year one. And so why are you shocked about you not getting no more TV time? Like, is there anything new? Like, there's nothing new about you. And when Big Booty Jimmy Hayter comes back, she will have the same spot. Jimmy Hayter will be pushed big time when she comes back, and Miss Baker will be her sidekick. Listen, she needs to realize that Tony Khan, man, he is an ass man when it comes to women. Let's just be real. Look at his whole fucking roster. All I see are thick ass women. Britt, you ain't thick. I'm sorry. That's why he's not pushing her. Let's just be real. Come on, man. I'm not capping. That is not cap. All the girls he's been pushing this whole entire year, they are super thick. Britt, she has no thickness. Now, let's say Britt had a fucking BBL. Then maybe I think Khan would push her. But no, man, it's not gonna happen. It's like, she is no longer what he is looking for in a female talent. He likes thick women who can wrestle. She has none of those things. She has none of those qualities as we speak. She has no body, no thickness, no thickness, nothing. So that's why she has been booked like a mid-carder. Like I said, that's a weird pattern. Look at year one. Look at Adam Page from year one. He was called the future face of the company. Yeah, where is he at now? So he is in that mid-card, having mid-card matches, having mid-card feuds. So that's my point. Like I said, I think that Tony Khan, man, just used them to get All Elite Wrestling ahead, so he can eventually sign bigger talent to overleap a Adam Page, which he did. So I feel like, you know what? Their jobs are done. Their jobs was to put All Elite Wrestling on the map, but they were never supposed to be the real face of the company, like a Dean Ambrose, like a Swerve Scott, those kind of talent. Now their jobs are to elevate bigger talents, like a Page with a Swerve Scott. That's the point. You see a Miss Baker, her job is to elevate a Chris Statlander. So that, and honestly, those awards that she won from the PWI, man, I think that Tony Khan, man, paid them to give her those awards. I'm just being real. I think he paid them. Because where is she at now? See, all these years, Con Man did a great job of hiding her flaws. He hid the fact that, you know what, Miss Baker, her ass is a jobber. It's just, we have nobody else. Until we can sign maybe a fucking Tony Storm, there's nobody else. So we have to push her with what we have. She is all we have. And I think that's why Miss Baker had a name these past 4 years. Based on the fact that Con Man had nobody else to actually go to and rely on from a name value and a talent standpoint. He had nobody else to fucking rely on. That's why we don't see Miss Rosa. We don't see fucking Nyla Rose doing anything, right? Now, all we see are just better women with way better looks. That's what Con Man looks for. So yes, this is the rise and fall of Miss Baker. And listen, she's never going to be important ever again. I feel like her time is up. She had a small little run, right? She peaked maybe in fucking 22, right? That's where she peaked. But yeah, she was a star during a time where there was no stars around her. So that made her look better than what she really was, right? There was a time where people were trying to say she was all elite wrestling version of Miss Flair. That's how hard she fell off. But she was never Flair. Never. She was never Charlotte Flair. Never. So the whole point is Miss Baker will never ever be a star ever again with that company. And no, she will never step foot in NXT or the World Wrestling Federation ever. And that's her fault. Okay, I'm done.